In a major reset, French President Emmanuel Macron picked 34-year-old Gabriel Attal as his new Prime Minister. Attal will take over the reins from former Prime Minister Elizabeth Borne, who resigned on Monday. The 34-year-old Attal will be France's youngest and first openly gay head of government. Elizabeth Borne stepped down along with the rest of the government after less than 2 years in office. Attal is expected to bring a major change in the working of the office of the Prime Minister. His 62-year-old predecessor won respect from colleagues for her austere and her no-nonsense demeanour, but she was not really popular with the public. And Attal is arguably the most popular figure in government after his stint at the politically crucial Education Ministry. He has now promised to make schools a top priority in France.
Let me say from the outset, ladies and gentlemen, that I will be carrying on championing of schools with me here at Matugan. I'm reaffirming that schools are the mother of our battles, that they must be at the heart of our priorities, and that, as Prime Minister, I will give them all the resources they need to succeed. It will be one of my absolute priorities as head of the government. From this point of view, there will be a form of continuity.
In the upcoming polls, President Macron's centrist forces is facing a severe challenge from the far right under Marine Le Pen. A wider cabinet reshuffle is expected later this week as Macron seeks to sharpen his team for the final 3 years of his presidency. Confirming the move on X, President Macron said that he wanted the new premier to bring back the spirit of bold change from when he first won office back in 2017. The appointment of Attal had been expected after Borne's resignation, although the absence of a swift announcement fueled talks that heavyweight government figures were unhappy over the promotion of a man known by fellow ministers as young Gabriel. Under the French system, the president sets the policies and the prime minister is responsible for day-to-day government management. This means the latter often pays the price when an administration runs into turbulence. Attal will go toe-to-toe ahead of the European elections with another rising star of French politics, the even younger Jordan Bardella. At just 28 years of age, Bardella is now the far-right party leader.
Les vacances. La musique de l'attente. En place de rédiger ce livre noir du coronavirus, intitulé Du fiasco à l'abîme. C'est nous, ça? C'est presque les vacances.
And for more on this, we were earlier joined by correspondent Ross Cullen from Paris. Take a listen as to what he had to say on this.
Also saying that Gabriel Attal has been named as the new French Prime Minister, and it is now up to him to form a new government. So there are likely to be positional ministerial reshuffles taking place over the coming days. But Gabriel Attal, to start with, will have the formal introduction at the Matignon, that is the Prime Minister's office and residence here in Paris, after he's been to see Emmanuel Macron, and he replaces Elizabeth Borne, the 62-year-old former Prime Minister, in post since May 2022. But Emmanuel Macron believing that the time is right for a reshuffle to try to revamp his agenda and re-energise his presidency after a series of controversies surrounding pension reform policies and immigration policies last year.